Hi, thanks for watching this video series. This is a collection of videos showcasing how I made this workshop. This is not a how to build anything, but rather how I built this particular workshop. I'm not a professional, I made a lot of mistakes, and I didn't do everything as safely as I probably should have. If you're looking to do something like this yourself, I encourage you to try it, but please only do so at your own risk. If you like this video, please take a look at all the videos I have for this project. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. So here is the concrete buggy that I rented. It does a little more than a half a yard at a time. It looks like it's probably about half a yard. It's super low hours on this thing too. It's like 3.9 hours on it. So it's like next to nothing. Kind of a cool setup. You don't have to tilt this thing. You just unlock it, and then that. Oh, that's sweet. Look at that. Hold on. I gotta go up and down a couple times because it's pretty damn cool. So it's a hydraulic axle setup here. And they've just got, good battery. A little hydraulic pump to go with it. That is sweet. Okay. Oh, here we go. So, I'll loosen it up. Alright, I'm going to sit you down while I loosen it up, and then once it gets unloaded, I'll show you what it looks like when it's started and running. Okay, so it looks like, from everything that the guy told me, you got to keep it in park to start it up. He tried it on choke, but it didn't seem like it needed it. Tried a little bit on choke. There we go. And then oh, yeah, it would help if I wasn't in So that's dump. This is to the right. So I can like put it to the right and dump it. That's pretty cool. Or to fully to the left too. That is neat. So I'm just gonna check I'm gonna get myself familiar with this machine. I don't think I'm going to need a full throttle for most of this. I'm going to get myself familiar with this machine and get ready to pour. So next step will be getting my pour on in there. I'm going to divvy some stuff out and take some marks. We'll see how it goes. So I hired a couple of guys to give me a hand with some of this work. I ran the buggy and they scrated the concrete and helped spread it around. This was a long process, and it took a lot longer than I thought it would. But I'm really glad that I used the buggy instead of tearing up my yard more and getting another truck stuck in my backyard. Using the buggy wasn't without problems. You could see here how I got the buggy caught up in the wire mesh. It was a little bit problematic, and it did take a while to get it untangled, but it still was a lot safer and easier than getting a truck backed all the way in. Even though it was a little bit drier this day, I don't think I would want to risk it again, especially for the cost of renting the buggy. It was definitely worth it. Every time I went over that little front edge, I would spill a little bit of concrete out, but it ended up being okay in the end. It took a little bit of time and it took a lot of effort to get everything leveled out, but you could see it pretty quickly filled in. And it was the same process over and over and over again. Dump some more concrete, and the guys would screed and level out. Dump more concrete, screed and level out, and eventually bull float the whole thing. The guys that I hired worked super hard, and I think it goes without saying that without them there and without their expertise, I definitely could not have gotten this floor done. Honestly, they were worth their weight in gold, to be honest with you. But you could see that it really is coming. It's really coming along, and it's almost finished in this last piece of video. And after all that work, here we have the final product. This is what it looked like when it was wet. And I just had to keep re-wetting the concrete to keep it cooled down and make sure that we didn't get any cracks. Okay, so it's been a couple of days. Everything has set, or set enough where I could walk on it. Put another row of block out just to set them up. I'm gonna give this a few more days and I'll be ready to bring all my other block in. When I bring the rest of the block in, I'm actually gonna have them park it right in the middle of the pad. So I want to give it a few more days to cure. But got 14 rows to go up. So one row there, laid out. I got to go buy 13 more rows of block and a whole lot of concrete and mortar to get this all together. Got a ton of rebar left, but so that's the end of this video. Yes, there's a rock that kind of made it through the flooring. Gonna have to live with it. That's just the way it is. But I think so far so good for being on a budget and doing most of this myself. Had some guys here helping to even everything out. Yes, I was lazy. I just ran the buggy, but they were much better at floating everything. I mean, not perfect, but I'm going to epoxy this floor eventually, so I might come through and smooth it out before I epoxy it. So I got to get my block all delivered, and well, actually I got to wait a couple days. I'm probably going to wrap some plastic, or put some plastic over top of all the blocks, so that the open pieces, there's some plastic in place, but so that the open parts don't get flooded through. And that's it for now. So thanks very much for watching my little project here, and please like and subscribe, all that good stuff, and come back for the next video, which hopefully come back for the next video, which will hopefully be posted soon. Thanks for watching.